Guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for showing me an immense amount of support on the streams lately. But really quick, that is not what this video is about. This video is about my $10,000 gaming setup tour. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today's video is a little bit different. Normally I'm uploading an Apex video. It's been a minute since I've done an Apex video and uploaded. I have tons of content coming out. But for those of you who are just clicking on this video and who are just joining the channel here with me today, for one, I hope everybody is having a good rest of their day and a good rest of their week so far. My name is Anthony. I also go by Tony or Baloney or Tony Baloney, whatever the case may be for you guys, whatever you guys want to call me. I prefer either one of those. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, it is a $10,000 gaming setup. You're gonna see everything from what I use for my desk, my chair, my audio, my equipment, my peripherals, what software I use, pretty much everything that I have here as far as what I use on my desk on a daily basis. Not only that, but you'll also get to see the lighting in the room. You'll get to see everything else that I use as far as my equipment. So like I said, my lighting, things that you don't normally get to see that's off camera, stuff like that. So you'll be able to see that throughout the video today. Like I said, it's a $10,000 gaming setup. Now I do want to let you know that nothing in this video, as far as the products that I use, the companies that I'm mentioning, I by no means am I affiliated with them whatsoever. I don't have a referral link. I don't have a promotion code. Like I said, no way, shape, or form am I affiliated with these companies whatsoever. Boom, camera change. Okay, so really quick, just wanted to step in here really quick before we get into the actual products and everything that I'm going to be showcasing. By the way, future me here, because I was filming this video back in October, should I say that intro. But otherwise, other than that, don't want to get too sidetracked. First and foremost, hope everyone's have a good rest of their Thanksgiving, a safe one to say the least, and a safe Black Friday shopping. I know things are crazy right now. People are going out to go probably shopping and going to the mall and stores, and I know things are chaotic right now because the holidays are soon to come up. That's what I wanted to stop and say, is that what I'm showcasing is something that you guys might be interested in purchasing yourself for your own setup, or for somebody else's setup, or for a loved one who's just getting into gaming, or enthusiasts in gaming who like lights. You'll be very surprised on what kind of people are out there and what their interests are. So if they like something to add to their room, like nano leaves, as you can see behind me, the hue lights, the hue light bulbs, everything. I'm going to be showing you all of that. You guys want to add something a little bit different to your room or on your wall, I will go ahead and showcase all of that on what I have in my room, and on my setup for that, specifically for you guys who are kind of stuck on what to get for their loved ones, because I know some people don't know what to get their friends, their family, their co-workers, whatever the case may be. Okay, that's why I want to stop in here and say that. Like again, I hope everyone has a good rest of their holiday and the good rest of their Black Friday shopping. Stay safe, guys. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So getting into the actual equipment that I used, as far as right now, what I'm about to introduce to you is my audio. So what I use is my audio and also my audio interface. Main thing is my Blue Spark SL Blackout Edition microphone. It's an XLR mic that does need an XLR sound interface. Now, I'm going to get into that in just a moment, but specifically this microphone, like I said, it's an XLR mic. It's pretty small, pretty compact. I like it because how simple it is. It's not too big, not too crazy. I like this. My next one I'm hoping to get, which I probably might not, but it's kind of like a dream microphone of mine. It's the Shure SM7B. A lot of streamers, if you go on Twitch, a majority of streamers use them, but I also see people using this as the alternative, or as their main microphone, and also the Blue Yeti. You probably guys have heard of it. That's the same company that makes this microphone. So this comes with, in the box, the shock mount, and then that's pretty much about it in the box. The microphone is put into a mahogany box as well, and then there's the microphone for you guys. So it comes with the microphone in the box. When you purchase this microphone, it comes with it as well, and then also the shock mount with it. Now, what's holding my microphone is my Blue Compass by also Blue mic. So it's a professional grade microphone boom arm. It is very sturdy, very durable. I hardly have any scratches on it. I feel like if anybody is going to be upgrading to a microphone arm instead of having a stand for their mic, I say go with the Blue Compass. This is the Blue Compass. This retails at $99, but I got this with a bundle with my Blue Yeti. It was about $100 and I think it was about $200 as the bundle package. But if you are going to purchase this Blue Boom Arm by Blue Mics, it is going to be $99.99. I've seen it on Amazon for retailing for that much. So that's how much this retails for. For the microphone itself, this goes for about $199, a retail price. What goes into my audio interface is also my Go XLR. So the Go XLR is what's pretty much looping and compressing my audio while I'm speaking into microphone. It compresses the audio, but not only that, but I could also do this with my microphone.
I could also sound like a chipmunk if I wanted to, or I can sound
like this. So I can have a deep voice, or
I can have a high voice,
or I could just speak normally. So I can do different things with it. I can have an echo.
I can also do this with my audio. So it's pretty fun.
It's a pretty cool thing to do during streams and whatnot. If I'm like introducing somebody or I'm welcoming somebody in the stream, this does a lot of things. I also have my very own nut button. I have that in here, so so it's pretty fun to like mess around with things like this during streams. So it definitely does a lot for me. Definitely does. So that's what makes up my audio, as far as my audio interface and the equipment that I use for my audio and what holds my microphone. So that's the audio part of what I use for my streams and also creating content if I'm doing voiceovers. Now, however, what I use for my peripherals, the main thing, obviously you see I'm wearing it right now, it's the Logitech gaming headsets by Logitech. So they're the gaming headsets that are wired and also wireless. So these are the G Pro gaming headsets. I have the G Pro line, gaming line. So it's the headsets, it's the keyboard, and also the mouse. So the mouse, I can actually show you up close here. So the mouse is a ambidextrous mouse. So what that means is the keys on my thumb side can be switched over to on the right side of the mouse, making it a left-handed mouse. Logitech has this program that you can download on your PC where you can program every button on the mouse and every key on your keyboard. So if you create content or if you photo edit and whatnot, you can change the little dials, not the dials, but the little keys on here and program them the way that you want to program them. It's a 65 or 70% keyboard. I used to have a 100% keyboard that took too much space on my desk, and every time I wanted to game, I couldn't really do that because of how big it was and how much space it took up. That's why I upgraded to the Logitech gaming keyboard. I have yet to take out all the key switches out and put the ones that I want to put in. I have yet to do that, but once I do, I'm definitely going to enjoy the keyboard a lot more. It does have a gaming button on it that you can press, and what that allows you to do is you can set certain keys on your keyboard to only be active while you're gaming, while everything else is deactivated. That way you don't misclick a button while you're gaming. Everything is customizable as far as the RGB lights, and also as far as RGB lights on the keyboard and also on the mouse. So that's a plus. So that's what I use as far as my peripherals. Now going from the peripherals to the monitors, what I'm using are 3 different monitors. 2 are the same, 1 is different, which is my main gaming monitor. It's a 27-inch MSI curved 165 hertz monitor that I got from Apt, or some people say ABT. I got that retail price for $268. And then the one that's actually above here that you're seeing behind me, that one is an Asus VG245H 75 hertz monitors, and I have 2 of those, one up top and then one that's right here next to me that you don't really get to see on camera right now, but it's oriented vertically for when I'm when I have chat, when I have my Spotify open, when I have my Streamlabs, as far as like my stream activity. I have that here. I have that pretty much displayed here on the side. Now, before we get into the next part of this video, I just want to let you guys know that the merch that I'm wearing and also the tubs that are behind me, those are by Sneak Energy. If you guys don't know who they are, they're an energy drink company that are based out in the UK, but also have a base here in the US. They're an energy drink powdered supplement that if you're doing long periods of gaming, or long sessions of gaming, I should say, you take this and it enhances your performance. Honestly, it works for me. If I need to get through the day, I just drink one of these out of their shaker cup, which I recently purchased, and then it just gets me through the day. Honestly, it makes me focus, it makes me aware of what I'm doing in game. Also, if I'm playing ranked on Apex, playing Call of Duty, if I want to get better performance out of myself, this is what I use. Their merch is also really nice. I enjoy their merch. I bought like a hoodie, a couple t-shirts. This is the second hoodie that I purchased from them. It's very comfortable, not too thick or anything, but it's very comfy to wear. So if you guys are interested in getting something like this to get you through the day, a different supplement for your pre-workout, this is something that you guys might want to check out. They have amazing flavors and tons of other flavors to choose from. So if you guys want something different, definitely check them out. I'll leave the link down in the description box below. Okay, sorry guys, I had to switch over to my PC here. So really quick, I'm not gonna talk too much about this camera. This is another piece of equipment that I'm using to film this video here for you guys today. It's a Sony a6000 mirrorless camera. I've been using it for a little over a year now. Upgraded from a Logitech C922 Stream webcam as my main camera for my streams, and now upgraded to my Sony camera. And it ends up getting hooked up via, I think, mini HDMI or micro USB to HDMI, and it leads into this like a cam link almost. It's not really a cam link, but it's an alternative to it. I bought it for like 40 bucks. Does its job, as you can see. So it does a phenomenal job for capturing like the video for webcams and stuff like that. So that's what I use as far as the hardware for another piece of hardware for my streaming and gaming setup. Another piece of equipment that I use that's on my desk that I actually use to like switch different scenes. I used to use my mouse to go off screen, click the scene, come right back and do that. That was a little bit of a hassle for me. So what I ended up going with was a loop deck. It's similar to a stream deck. However, there's more programmable options to this. It retails for a little over $250. It's quite the price point, but you could program it not just for streaming, but also photo editing in like Photoshop, or video editing in Adobe Premiere Pro. You can program the little dials on it also to, you know, adjust the volume for Spotify, or to open up a program like Apex, or to open up any program that you can have set on here. It is touchscreen. There are 8 different buttons on the bottom of the Stream Deck that you can switch through different scenes. For instance, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this scene, which is my talk scene. So I can switch over from there. I can also go completely full screen, or I can go full screen with my gameplay in the bottom corner, or my chat would actually be on this side here. So if I'm like waiting in the lobby and I want to talk to chat, I can do that while the game is going. Once the game loads into a new match, or whatever the case may be, whatever I'm doing in that game, I can just simply press the little touchscreen button, and it'll switch it over to my PC. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys this footage here that I captured. This is just my PC that I'm showing you. So in the PC, a lot of key components. The main parts in this PC, and the most important, obviously, the case. The case is by Corsair. It's a 220T RGB airflow case. I wanted something to bring in a lot of air, circulate, cool my system while I'm gaming and streaming, because I only have this rig. This is my gaming and streaming rig. Now, composed in the PC is the motherboard. It's a Asus ROG Strix B550F gaming motherboard. It's not the Wi-Fi version. I have everything hardwired into a router that communicates with the main router down in my living room. So I have the motherboard, which is also partnered with 2 parts. My CPU, which is a Ryzen 7 3700X. It is not overclocked. I did not overclock it. Did not want to tamper with my CPU. I needed a CPU. I upgraded it from my Ryzen 5 2600 that I've been running for about a year, like almost a year, and it crapped out on me. So I eventually upgraded to this Ryzen 7 3700X. However, with this PC, it is also composed of my Asus ROG Strix 2070. I needed to upgrade it from a 1660 that I was running for a bit. I sold it, upgraded to this, and ever since then, it can run any kind of game on high ultra settings. Amazing graphics card. That came with the case actually were 3 LO120 fans. And then I also upgraded my cooler. I used to use a stock fan cooler for the CPU. However, I upgraded to an H100i RGB Pro XT 240 millimeter radiator. So I upgraded to that versus the stock fan because I didn't want any. I wanted better cooling for my CPU, especially if I'm running a better CPU and a higher powered CPU than I was running before. So I went ahead and I also took off the stock fans for it and I switched it out for some QL 120s. I did not like the stock fans. I wanted RGB, so I went ahead and I did that with the QLs. Bought 2 of them, swapped them out, and I used them as exhaust. My other exhaust fan is actually towards the back of the PC, which is another LL120 RGB fan by Corsair. All my cooling and everything is by Corsair. I trust Corsair. I prefer Corsair. I feel like they're phenomenal. So that's what I've been using as far as air cooling. Now, as far as memory, so my RAM sticks, I'm running 4 Corsair LPX RAM sticks. They are 32 gigabytes in total. The reason why I get this much is because of the amount of videos that I render out. And then along with that, as far as the actual storage, I run about 500 gigs on one SSD, and my other SSD I recently purchased by Evo is a 2 terabyte. No, it's a 1 terabyte SSD. The other solid state drive is for like my games, my videos and everything else. So that's what that's for. So with all of this, if I had to calculate all of this right now, I would say everything here is about $1,500. But as I also forgot to mention the power supply, and at the time when I was purchasing and upgrading my GPU, I went with a 550 watt 80 plus bronze rated power supply. It's a semi-modular power supply. It's a CXM series. I went with this power supply because of budget. Now it does its job. It powers everything. I made sure everything was compatible. It powers it perfectly, and I haven't had any issues ever since I purchased this power supply for my rig. And as you can see in the rig, there's also a Funko Pop. This is specifically from Gang Orca. For those of you who are fans of My Hero Academia, that is Gang Orca in the case. It was from a FunCon convention, a virtual FunCon convention that Funko recently did, and they had a partnered exclusive with Hot Topic. So I went ahead and I snagged it, and I have it in my case. It's been sitting in there ever since. I would have it sitting on my shelf, but the box is actually damaged, so I went ahead and took it out of the box and just put it in the case, which I feel like is actually a lot better instead of it being in a box. That's pretty much the rig that I'm running right now. It does its job. It's phenomenal. I have not had any issues since building this PC. I love it. Eventually, I want to build a better PC. This is going to be my streaming PC once I make my new rig, which is a gaming rig, gaming PC solely just for gaming. It's going to be a crazy video. That will be in the future. So guys, really quick, just had to switch over to a different camera. It's actually, I'm using an iPhone for this. I had to because my camera batteries are actually still charging over there. I wasn't able to use my actual camera for this, but this is gonna have to do for right now. Moving on, I have this desk mat from Glorious. If you go to PC Gaming Range, they have their Glorious desk mat. This is something that I've been using for quite some time now. I wanted something to protect the actual desk itself. And this desk is by Autonomous, by the way. This is their self-standing desk with the keypad at the bottom here. Their keypad, you can set certain presets in height, so you can actually do that. If I hit 2, it's going to put it in a standing orientation to where if I don't want to sit down for long periods of time, I can just hit this button here. And it'll actually go up. So it'll be standing, so if I don't want to be editing or gaming for long periods of time while sitting, I can just hit that button and then hit that preset, and it'll actually get me to where I want to edit. So if I want to edit standing up, I can, and then if my feet are hurting, I can just go back to my other preset, which then I would be grabbing my chair. So my chair is actually by Autonomous as well. It's their Ergo Chair 2. I've had this for a little over a year as well. Everything that I pretty much got was at this roughly around the same time. It's adjustable, so sorry for earphone or headphone users. I can adjust it how I want, and I can like adjust the headrest if I wanted to. I can also adjust the back piece or the backrest and everything like that. The cushion is very comfortable, by the way, very comfortable. very comfortable chair. A good investment, I would say, for myself, because it's gonna last me a good while, especially if I'm sitting down for 8 hours out of the day and editing and gaming for long periods of time. This definitely helps a lot. A good investment. Pretty much where I have all my sneak bottles. I have everything here. I have more Funko Pops in the back here. This was actually gifted to a buddy of mine for, I think it was either Christmas or my birthday. This took me about an hour to build. It's actually pretty cool. I actually like Iron Man, one of my favorite Marvel heroes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down there. Pretty much where I keep my headphones, and then I also have my GoPro here, which I'm actually gonna end up utilizing. I have an Elgato HD60 capture card, so I'm gonna use that for this. That way I have like an overhead view of like a hand cam and such. My SCUF controller, normally I use this whenever I'm gaming. If I wanna switch over to a controller, I can go ahead and I can use that. And I have a cable that connects to my PC as well. I'm just currently charging my my camera batteries at the very moment. This is the loop deck for you guys as well. And then I have also my 2 vinyl figures that I got from Sneak. That one sold out pretty much in a matter of hours. That one, I don't know if it's sold out quite yet. But I have 2 extra ones over here that I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on. And then if you guys are into Funko Pops, I do have the Freddy Funkos, the 3 mystery pops that I got in my mystery box for the Funko Fun Days event that happened a few months ago. But I got those, put them in stacks because those are very valuable, I should say the least. And on my walls that you guys don't actually get to see are my disc plates. So if you guys don't know what disc plates are, they are metal posters with prints on them. So these are made by artists that are able to upload their art on the website. And with that, they're able to provide the art for anybody who's interested in like Naruto, Bob Marley, Spider-Man, Marvel, any soccer teams even. I actually did a recent purchase on one. This is actually one of their extra large disc plates. So this is 4 medium-sized posters all put together as one. And I actually like it. Tigers are actually one of my favorite animals too. So I was able to move everything around when I was moving my setup, because if you guys are one of the OGs of the channel, you guys would notice that the setup is actually a little different. It's actually in front of my window instead of it being here, because that's where it used to be. A lot of things changed once I've made a couple arrangements in my room. Speaking of my room, I do have some nano leaves that you guys get to see in the background. So I have my nano leaves. I have this thing on my channel where if you're a viewer and you accumulate enough channel points, you're able to change the color scheme of these. So you just redeem it, type whatever color scheme you want in the chat, and then I'll be able to change that up. And Nanoleaves has their very own program on here where if you pull it up, you can actually change the color scheme. So if you guys have seen Arcane, let me know who your favorite character is, if you're Team Jinx or Team Vi. I'm able to actually change these here, and it'll actually cycle through. And let me turn up the brightness a little bit on these here. So it's actually pretty cool. A really good investment too. I got these on a deal at Best Buy. This is actually 13 panels, and this is 9, I believe. 3, 6, I think it's 9. 3, 6, yeah, 9. 9 panels I got off Amazon. So this is the original, one of the original nano leaf packs, and then I got, these are one of the newer ones. This is the shapes, and this is just the light panels. But yeah, you can actually change, do different orientations. If you guys are Team Jinx, let me know. If you're Team Vi, also let me know. I'm able to change all the orientation of the lights on here, which is pretty cool. And like I said, if you guys are into Funko Pops, I also have them on my shelves back here. So got that there. And then a reminder to keep on reminding me before I even go into that. This is another display. This is for my girl, one of my girlfriend's displays. I actually got one of these for Christmas for her. And she loves wolves. She loves wolves. So when I got her this, she was very, very happy about it. But every time I leave the room and I come back in, I always have a reminder of my grandma. Rest in peace. She did pass away about a year ago now. I think a little over a year ago. But definitely a reminder to have me keep on going to do what I love doing. Going back to the lights, I do have these Philip Hue lights. I'm actually gonna turn this one on. So that's turned on. So like I said, yeah, Philips Hues, they also have their own app that you can arrange the color scheme and the lights. So if I go ahead and hit my stream lights, not only would my lamp change, but the headlight changes also. You can also connect these to your home app on your iPhone, and you can adjust the brightness of these. So that's been adjusted. You have that, but I also have the light strips at the bottom. Oh, and also guys, the cable management for this desk was horrendous. Let me tell you, took me about an hour and a half just to get 2 of my surge protectors in there, because they're being held by a cable tray and cable cage, and then all the wires, just passing them through. It's just been a hassle. But as you can see, I also have like the Philips Hue light strips, and so they're going all underneath my desk. So if I wanted to change that also, all I have to do is go into one of the presets here, change that. It changes the lamp, changes the light up top. And then if I go to tropical sunlight, it'll also change that, and also the light strips underneath. It's actually a pretty cool thing to invest in also. I mean, I just love the RGB lights, and so I thought, you know what, let me add some spice to this room. And Spring Blossom is also another preset, pretty bright, I do say so myself, but it's actually pretty nice in here with the color scheme. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set it back to where I had it. You can also get photos off of Google and then upload it to the Philips Hue app, and then once you do that, it will actually create a color scheme for you, which is actually pretty cool. So that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section. I'll do my best to get to you guys and to answering your questions. I'll leave all my social links down in the description box below. That way, if you don't want to ask me on YouTube, but you want to ask me personally, I'll definitely leave everything in the description box. That way you guys can go ahead and ask me any kinds of questions that you got. I'll leave everything. I'll do my best to link everything down in the description box. All the links to everything that I purchased from when it comes to my keyboard and my monitors, to everything that I got in here. Have a good one. Hope everyone has a good rest of their week, good rest of their day, rest of your night, depending on when you're watching this. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys are not new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like and also share this video. It would definitely help me out. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good one. Much love. Love y'all. Take it easy.